Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video, we'll be unboxing Moonstone Life and Death Struggle, the newest two-player starter set by Goblin King Games. This is the first video in a new series for Moonstone. We're going to do it for 6 months, and every Monday there'll be a brand new video. We're going to kick things off with an unboxing of this awesome new two-player starter set, and then each week we're going to delve into different aspects of the game, campaign play, we're going to look at expansions, painting, and lots more. I hope you enjoyed the last Moonstone series that I did here on the channel, and I've been really looking forward to getting stuck in with this one, and I can't wait for you to join me for all the videos. So let's get started, and we'll get this box set open, and we'll have a real good look at everything that's included. I was really happy to hear that with the Shades of Moonreach being released, they were going to come out with a new starter set that would feature some of the new models. And I think the two troops that they've put together for this starter set are really good. They've got some excellent models, including Greymare, which you'll see soon, which is potentially one of my favourite models of all time of any game. I cannot wait to get that painted. With these new miniatures included, and some of the older factions too, you've really got two great troops to go up against each other. I think it's going to be really fun to play out on the table. You can see this little box is packed with goodies. You've got a getting started instruction book there with all your rules, tokens, cards, dice, and then altogether you're going to get 8 miniatures in this set. Now let's get started then. We'll have a look through each of the components, and I'll timestamp it as well so you can get to them easily. Let's start with the tokens and the measuring tool, and this little measuring widget is going to give you all your measurements. That's all you need to measure the game, so very easy, very straightforward. You don't need a tape measure or anything like that. And then that's going to give you a cardboard version. You can also buy a really cool Perspex version, which I've got, and you may have seen if you've watched the how to play videos. And then you're also going to get all your energy tokens, and so you can stack them up like that next to your model. Or some people, and me, I like to do this, I like to line them up, and then everyone can see exactly how many they've got. If you want to upgrade these, you can get some really nice ones. I'll be featuring the new Shades of Moonreach ones later on here on the channel, and you can get them for all the different factions. They're really nice. Then we've got the dice. Altogether, you're going to get the 2 little black dice, and they're the D6. And then you're going to get 7 of these D4s, and it's a really fun part of the game. During the setup, you drop them from a height, and wherever they scatter, that's where the moonstones will be for the game. Really fun, and I love that. It really adds a little twist to tabletop gaming right from the start. Then you've got a couple of little tokens here that are going to represent some of the characters. We've got the miniatures to have a look at now, and their cards as well. Let's get the minis out first. Altogether, there's going to be 8 miniatures, and these are resin, really excellent quality, and I've always been impressed with the Moonstone miniatures. They are my favourite range of fantasy miniatures by far. I think the quality's fantastic, really easy to put together. You don't have instruction guides with them, but you'll see on most of these miniatures, it's only a couple of components, and some you don't even have to glue at all. So you're going to need super glue for these. Give them a little wash and let them dry thoroughly before you assemble them, and you're good to start painting. But they're so crisp. The quality on these miniatures is excellent. And the range of characters you'll see across all the different factions is just incredible. And I love these new Shades of Moonreach, and some of the new characters in there are just fantastic. And I can't wait to see the rules and get them playing on the tabletop to see how they differ from the other factions. There's our first character, and then you're going to get another 3. So that one was the first one for Shades of Moonreach. Here's the second. It's Greymare. Again, my favourite miniature for a long time. Look at this. It's awesome. You're going to get a donkey-headed knight. You can't ask for more than that, and this will be the first miniature I'll be painting from the starter set, so I want to get a good amount of these miniatures painted up with some how-to guides, step by step, so you can have a go at painting them. And if you like the dim and dimmer miniature that I painted, then I'll be doing them in that style, so more of a traditional layered effect rather than using contrast paints, because I think these miniatures are so good, they're really worth taking the time and putting some effort into getting them painted up really nicely. So those videos will be coming very soon. And again, each week is now going to be, every Monday will be Moonstone Monday, so look out for that new video. And here we've got Seraph. So far we've seen Angerboda, Greymare and Seraph for the Shades of Moonreach, and that's going to leave one more And this is Negroli. And when I paint these miniatures, I'll be going through a bit of the lore for them as well, so you get a good introduction to the character. And then also I'll be doing some videos where we have a look at their cards and see all their stats and exactly what they can do on the tabletop. Next up, we've got the Fauns, and these are a great looking troop. They've included a really nice selection here, and if you're new to the game, I think having these miniatures going up against the new shades of Moonreach is going to be really fun for you to get painted up and learn how to play the game with. Here we've got two of them. We've got Hoff and Mr. Toodles. And you can see there, Hoff is just one piece, fully assembled, so you're just going to glue him to the base. And then Mr. Toodles has got the little trumpet there to include. You're going to need some ranged attacks, and here is Jada, a stunning model. The detail, again, fantastic, and you can see why Moonstone has won so many awards. It's won an award for Best Miniatures and Best Game as well at the Games Expo, which is a fantastic achievement. And if you go to any of the expos, I'm sure you're going to see them. I'm pretty sure they're going to be at the Games Expo again this year, so look out for them. Their stand is always packed with people looking at all their models, and a great way to try out the game and see all the miniatures there too. Finally, we got the Jackalope. This will be the 8th miniature. One big chunky beast. This is a great model to play with. Really fun on the table. And then you're going to put those antlers on there to make it even more menacing when it's going up against the enemy. I love this selection of miniatures. You can still get the previous starter set if you prefer to go for more human ones versus goblins. But I think for a little bit extra money, this one is £80 versus the other at £65. You're going to get the newest miniatures, and I think some of the best ones from the whole range. All of these are going to come with their cards as well. So this is going to give you the stat cards. On the front, it tells you all the things they can do. And then on the back, you've got some details for their attacks. Cards are really good quality, nice and thick. And you can see you've got the faded image and then everything clearly written out in different sections. And I've done a video about these cards, so if you want to see how to play the game, there's loads of videos on the channel already for Moonstone, and I go through in detail exactly what the cards do and exactly how you can play the game as well. So if you want to find those, I'll put some links at the end of the video and a link to the playlist where you can easily find them. We've got some cards here for Brave Sir Pidge and Flay as well, and you can find those, the tokens that are included, but you can also get them as miniatures, and I previously featured some limited edition versions in the Christmas painting video. Alright, now we've got our playing cards as well, and so these are going to be split up into a couple of decks. You've got the melee cards and the arcane deck as well, and then these two reference cards, which are really handy. One for each player, and it tells you exactly how to get started with the game, sums it up really quickly, how to play a turn, the different steps, and then all your different actions with how much energy it's going to cost and exactly what you need to do. So they're very helpful, especially when you start out. Once you've played a couple of games, you probably won't need them that much, but first, yeah, they're really good to have. The mechanics for the game are really interesting, and you'll be using these melee cards, and then it's all going to be taking on your opponent. You don't know which attack you're going to play or your opponent is going to play, and so it's really exciting where you choose your card, reveal them together, and then whichever one you pick as the defender has an effect on their attack. So really interesting, really fun. And then you can see here on the other side you've got that nice artwork, and then we've got the arcane deck here. And this will help you with another fun mechanic, lots of bluffing, and it's a very fun, sociable game, a great one to play with your friends and family. And I think this is the sort of game that you want to get your friends together with for the evening, play a few games, have fun, don't take it too seriously, and I think you're really going to enjoy the game. Oh, we've also got these bases as well, and these are going to be for your miniatures, and these are the nice raised ones with that little lip, so you can get a good amount of your like fillers and different basing materials in there. So I really like these. 3 larger ones, 5 of the smaller ones, and you're good to go. Next up is the A5 rules pamphlet. Now this is awesome, great way to get started. It keeps the cost down by including this smaller print, and then when you're into the game and you want to find out a bit more lore, you want a few more scenarios to play, you can expand your collection and purchase an A4 version, which is going to give you exactly the same rules you can see featured in here. But in addition, you'll get more lore on the characters and, again, different scenarios. But this is the full rule set, so everything in here is what you need to play the game. And so this is the complete rule set. You don't have to buy that A4 expanded book, but I think you're going to want to. Once you start getting into the lore of the game and you see how cool the characters are, it's really nice to have that bigger book. But you don't need it, because this does have all the rules that you need, right through from getting started, playing turns, using the cards, terrain rules, and everything in between. It goes through different scenarios with the melee deck and some examples and things like that. So very clear, very nicely done, and I have got a video that goes through the rules in full, playing them out on the table, if you'd like to check it out. So there we go. That's the newest Moonstone starter set. This is the 2-player starter set, Life and Death Struggle, and it's going to feature those awesome new Shades of Moonreach miniatures. I hope this has been helpful and given you a good idea about what's included. If you do have any questions, please add them in the comments section down below. The channel's back to normal now. However, I won't be posting videos every day. It's going to be 2 or 3 videos a week. And so I will be going through all the comments as I used to and answering any questions you've got about any of the games that are going to be featured here on the channel. And I'd love to know what you think about Moonstone and this new set. Over the next few weeks, you're going to see lots more then, and I'll be expanding on this starter set, showing you what you could add to your collection, how you could increase your troops and give yourself more options when playing the game. We'll look at how to play campaigns and also showing you how you can have more than 2 players, making it a real fun social game. I'll have a look at how we can expand on those fauns as well with more from the Lescher Vault collection. Some great miniatures here that we're going to get built and painted. And we're also going to be looking at some more miniatures for both Dominion and Commonwealth. We got lots of lore to catch up on too. I'll be going through all these new water feature tokens and faction token sets, and just having a little recap of all the other miniatures and things we've got too, as well as t-shirts, terrain, mugs, and lots more. So if you're excited about this new Moonstone Monday series, I can't wait to see you again next week. Looking forward to reading your comments. And I'll put some links in the description so you can easily find the Moonstone website to have a look at this starter set, check out the range of models they do. And one great thing they do is add the stat cards for you to see on the website so you can decide which characters are going to fit in with your troop. So that's it for now. Can't wait to see you again next week. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, it'd be great if you hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this one, and I look forward to seeing you here next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games.